I think those models need to know what they are going for and what they are doing. Most people don't like, okay, let me say most people in the industry that work with models, they don't like models who ask too much questions. They don't like models who know what they want to do. I've had people tell me, you are arrogant, so I'm not going to give you the job or the gig just because I asked questions to know what I had to do, to know if I wanted to do it or not. And then I would always walk away from such gigs. I don't care. You can give the gigs to someone else. But then the problem is that the models are not ready to walk away in such situations.
So what's the most bizarre situation? What were you asked to do and why did you, well, you said you would walk off, so.
The most recent one was, a friend called me and told me, Kiki, I have a gig for you. And I was like, okay. And then she made me talk to the director.
Right.
And then I asked, the director told me, I'm going to be on a half-day shoot. Okay. So that means my payment is going to be a half one.
Right.
And I was like, okay. But then before, my friend told me, since it's like an hour shoot, I was going to be paid 100 cedis. Right. And I was like, okay. So then after the director was talking to me, he was like, because I wouldn't be coming for the whole day, I would be paid half. And I was like, yeah, my friend told me about that already. Right. And then he was like, yeah, so that means they were going to split the 100 cedis into two. Like, meaning they were going to pay me 50 cedis.
Oh my God.
For the hour shoot. And I was like, no production house pays models for 50 cedis. How much is my transportation? Wow. So please, if this is the case, then I'm not going to do it. And then he told me I'm too arrogant and his daughter might be older than I am. So because of that, he didn't give me the gig. And then another time, I went, I think it was an evening shoot. We weren't told ahead of time. So I actually decided to go. I informed my mom and everything and I left. After the show and everything, the director was supposed to drop me off around the mall, so my mom would pick me up from there. Right. But then he started creating scenarios like, he would say, we should wait a bit. He would order a ride for me. Then later on, then my mom had to leave. So after my mom left, I had to go and spend the night with him in the house. So when I got there, I decided not to sleep. I wanted to sit up till the next morning. It's not too far. It's around Accra here.
So couldn't mom drive to you?
He didn't actually want her to pick me up. She kept calling, but then he kept creating scenarios like, oh, we could do this to make things easier. So then when I went inside, he asked me to leave where I was sitting to come sit closer to him. And I told him I'm comfortable where I am. He kept persisting and I told him no. I'm not going. And then he asked me, don't I want to be on his set again?
Wow.
And I told him, if this is the reason why you are not going to call me on your set, then it's fine. You can have your job or your gig.
Right.
And I think this is what the models are not doing. Yeah. If you think your life is in danger or you are not safe where you are or where you are going to be, the best thing to do is to leave. Wow. You are always going to get, and then you realize when you keep doing this, and then a few of them get to know that, oh, this girl wouldn't do this, this girl wouldn't do that, they'll stop calling you. Right. And that is the fear of the models. Like, if I don't go and then
gigs because of your firmness on certain situations. Well,